What's up?
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Welcome, bro.
Thank you.
A lot of people here looking to meet you.
Yeah, it's turned.
How was the flight?
Good, it was easy.
Good, bro.
Yeah, slept good. What's up?
Welcome, man.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. What's up?
What's up, bro?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. What's up with you?
No, thanks for being here, bro.
Sir.
Don't get used to this too much. You gotta go suicides after this, so balance the humility
yeah,
out.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's been a whirlwind for you. But just talk to me about these past few days. How has it been?
It's been good. I went home for a couple of days, got all my stuff, worked out at my high school that I went to when I was in Ohio. But couldn't really sleep. I've been super excited to get out here, and now I'm here. So thank you guys for being here again. What's up, Utah? I'm home. Happy to be here. Thanks for the warm welcome. Excited to get to work. I'll see y'all soon.
Probably took he's those guys saying like, hey, look, we're going for it. Didn't have to give up luck for Nishushkin. That's tough news to hear, Quincy.
It's fire. It's fire.
It's your first time here, right?
First time here. I gotta go get a bucket, right? That's only right.
You gotta get one.
Yo, we have gotta get a bucket too. I need to get a shot at.
Yeah, man.
Super happy to be here. Dream come true. Looking forward to being here. I'm about to go. This is my new family now, and they gave me a warm welcome. So I'm about to go say what's up, everybody.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna start playing shooting some hoops and running through some drills. How old are you when you first dunked the basketball?
I was 13 years old. Jazz on three, 1, 2, 3. Phil, get down. Which way? From over here?
What's that?
They can call me up from over here.
You're gonna come in this way. So I'll tell you guys when to go.
Okay. I'm ready.
I might have to show him my dance moves.
Are you about to dance on the way out?
Maybe. Like those all-star videos when guys start doing the
Facts. The dances.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't dance. So you'll be by yourself on that
I
one.
want to thank you for joining us as we introduce the newest member of the Utah Jazz, Darryn Peterson and his family to Utah.
It's the hard work, the humbleness, the confidence. He's a unique individual, and I think his skill set will speak for itself.
Quiet confidence was a phrase we got a lot. Just that he may not be the loudest guy, but he's there when you need him, and he's not scared.
I always say I'm an energy guy. When I entered the room, I felt a good energy off the rip, and we had a good conversation. And I like that it wasn't all about basketball. We talked about the puppy I just got. We talked about my family. So it just felt good to feel like I had a family already. Personality type is overrated. There's not one way to be a leader, and that can be with actions, words, passes, loose balls, charges. There's 100 ways to lead. Something I want to show, I think, is my two-way ability, that I can play both sides of the ball at a good level. I want to bring offense and defense to the team. He can drive left, he can drive right, he can shoot off the dribble, he can shoot off the catch, he can pass, he can guard.
This is just the next step in that journey to get to where we ultimately want to get, which is, we want to get Danny and Will and everyone another ring. Fans are out there yelling for me, cheering for me, so just like a warm welcome to home. And when I put on the uniform, I'm not putting it on for myself, I'm putting it on for the fans. Happy to be home now.
Hope to see you all at Salt Lake City Summer League next week. It's here, it's coming. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you again for coming.
Never stop, they just wanna watch. Going to the cup, aiming for your top. I'm a Euro step in traffic, and my flick is automatic. And I'm blasting, why would you play with me?
Happy birthday, America, and welcome to the Huntsman Center for day one of the 2026 Salt Lake City Summer League. First game, Memphis took care of Oklahoma City by 37. Game 2 tonight matches the Atlanta Hawks against the Utah Jazz.
Look, what I'm looking for tonight from him is that calmness, that play at your own pace, that playmaking ability. Gave the Jazz some physicality, some three-point shooting.
What? Drive, score, first touch. Henson, a runner to the rack. Peterson under his own speed. Out of Georgia, 44 games as a rookie last year with the Hawks. Deep three, the back pass, he told us. And be aggressive. That's what they're looking for. As Peterson from the floor, Peterson in the paint, drives, cut the rim. How about that bounce for two?
Oh, I went for it.
Took it in. How about the left hand, the drive? He found the lane.
Jazz done a nice job on D.
Kelly tries to set a screen. Peterson three. Wow! Wow! The rook. Peterson three. Bang!
To get out there and finally be able to put on a jersey and play again is great. And then on top of that, I got Jazz across my chest now, so it's a huge honor and privilege.
Let's talk about this matchup tonight because there is excitement not only around Salt Lake City but around the NBA. You get the number 2 pick against number 3.
There's nothing you're going to be able to do to win against that ISO.
He finds space in the paint. Now Peterson, deep, got it, wow. Peterson, Henson, toes it, 3. Knocks down his first shot. That's cools off that 7-0 run. The free throw made, he had 11 in the opener against the Thunder. A little soft touch, and that win against Atlanta. He's got the ball in hand, shot, got it, wow. Peterson.
You know, I mean, ultimately, I think in the short period of time he's been with us, he's shown great maturity. My advice to Darryn is to be yourself and control the things you can control and stay focused on winning basketball games.
Tomorrow takes center stage today in the entertainment capital of the world. The top 2 picks in last month's NBA draft square off at Thomas and Mack. Darryn Peterson, the number 2 pick in the Utah Jazz against the number 1 pick, AJ DeBonsa and the Wizards.
We got 1 versus 2. You and AJ have plenty of history before. What is your motivation tonight in this one?
Where I come from and how hard I work to get here.
Swatted by Beekman. Shot clock at 4. Peterson. Pass the hoist.
Go wide, go wide. Wide here inbound. Hey, zone this. Stack angle. Stack angle. Yo, Orlando, quick. Pin down.
Peterson. A runner swishes through. Pretty move.
Points per game a season ago. You can see he's got a determination. He's got a burst that he attacks with.
Yo, Wojo. Quick, quick. Hey, set one to come back.
I like how his level of aggression stays at a high level.
Johnson's got 24. Alexander on the spot. Drills a 3. 5-point game. Peterson in the
slide. He's been an incredibly impressive kid. His maturity is well beyond his years. And, you know, like the idea that these games are easy when the top picks especially haven't played since their season ended, that's a lot to ask. And I thought he played to his identity, which is a mature, really good young basketball player.
He's obviously a very talented player, and that gets talked about a lot, but getting to know him, his demeanor, his willingness to learn, be coached. Darryn represents all the things that we want to represent as an organization. The word talent is used a lot, but I think he's got a really bright future ahead.
We're nearing the point where we're going to see the NBA schedule released here in the next couple of weeks. Is there a game or a team that you are going to have circled as soon as the schedule comes out?
Right now, all of them. I'm just looking forward to playing everybody. There's somebody on every team that I'm excited to play against. So I'm just looking forward to the season and super excited for it.